Feedback Friday. It's gonna be fun, 'cause it's Feedback Friday. Waiting on people to join Feedback Friday. Gotta make a place to put the camera. Maybe this'll work. Maybe if I put the camera up here, it won't fall. Yes, it will. Damn it, Bill. All right, maybe this. Maybe if I rig it up like that. Up, almost. Hi, Toxic Timmy. Welcome. Hey, Jim. Welcome. Just trying to find a place to rig the camera. I know it seems silly that in a studio full of hundreds of thousands of dollars equipment that I still use my phone for Feedback Friday. Column. Did I say it right? Hola, Brittany. Hola, Toxic Timmy. My patron Column is in this house right now. In his ow.
Good, no mail.
We're live. We're live for Feedback Friday. Kevin, what up?
Oh, you're live.
Wizard Cretio. Cretio's on the bus, trying to listen to Feedback Friday. Jim Face, what's going on? Harder ka, less H. Column. 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 I will say it right someday. It's just difficult to resist my natural Chicago accent. Feedback Friday. Dude, I just got so excited when you said my name. Kevin, it's my pleasure to say your name. Column. Of course, lag here won't help. Column. Well, today's Feedback Friday is going to be a banger, people, because it's going to be the most challenging Feedback Friday ever, because I literally can't handle the amount of spoilers that I want to tell you guys. It's so difficult. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Just adding a little bit into the chat. Brittany, good to see you here. Who else do we have? Jim, Timmy, Kevin, Juicy Juice. Endgame is full of Endgame spoilers. I have an Endgame spoiler right now. Superman dies. What's my Instagram? The Bill Allan. Here, I'll show you. There's my Instagram and Facebook pages. On Instagram and Twitter, it's The Bill Allan. On YouTube and Facebook, it's Bill Allan World. That's my business card. But if you meet me in person, you get to see the back of it, because that has my special personal information. But everybody else gets to see this. So I'm going to start off Feedback Friday in just a moment. Stay tuned. We're not going anywhere. I just need to kind of tidy up a little bit. Instagram is fun. We'll address that too. I need to tidy up, and it's too loud, so I have to close the door. I have to spank the hoe.
I just closed the door.
Dun, 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 dun. Here's a little, this is my shirt for the day, everybody. Chaotic neutral. I like to keep my options open. And apparently my nipples, because they're poking out. Feedback Friday! What did Tony do with the guitar?
I don't know.
Okay. On today's episode of Feedback Friday, we'll be discussing quite a variety of things. Let's do a rundown. Let's start off today by talking about Dungeon Mayhem. You all faithful folks who are joining us right now live have probably figured out that Dungeon Mayhem tournament is all the cast in school. Yes. Dungeon Mayhem tournament was basically an idea that the students had. And so we ran with it, and it was pretty awesome. The first tournament was pretty awesome. We are doing another tournament in June. And in June, we will be doing this tournament with the cool Zoom Q2N 4K cameras. So it'll be like World Series of Poker. You'll be able to see what each player has on their cards before, you know, they make their play, or during the play. We can cut to those.
Thanks, Gary Con.
Yes. So that'll be cool. We're gonna have that tournament in June, and for the June tournament, we're actually thinking about doing it live. So if we can make all the logistics with 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 cameras, if we can make all 8 cameras work, and we could do it live, we might do that live. Whether we do it live on YouTube or Twitch, I'm not sure. Probably YouTube, but that'll be cool. I think Michael's here with me too, so he's in the logistics for that, because we have to figure out how to integrate those little cameras, and then if we're going to do like cutouts where, like, if it cuts to a person when it's their turn, might, hey, Yoda Stein, how's it going, brother? We might have a picture-in-picture thing, so you see the person's face, and then in a little smaller picture you see the close-up camera of their cards. So hopefully that's going to be really dope. Whether it's live or not, it's coming in June. We're definitely going to do it. A lot of the same people will be in the tournament, but we might have some new players as well. That pretty much covers Dungeon Mayhem, so that should be cool. Look out for that in June. Let's talk about the shows. So you guys know that the B team has been chugging along. What's exciting for me is that we just shot a new episode yesterday. It'll be popping next week, I think, on Wednesday with Jenny and Jordan. And you guys, it was awesome. It's an awesome episode. So I hope you guys have had a chance to check out the B team. We are also, for the B team, we are also going to be rocking the episode that many of you have been waiting for. Today, we're going to shoot the episode with Matthew playing Yomi, and Charlie playing his character Zarib, and Jack O'Brien playing his monk, Righteous Shadow. That name is so dope. So we're going to shoot that today, and that'll pop next week. So B Team's going to have 2 more new episodes coming next week. The main Season 3 cast has had scheduling difficulties like you can't even imagine, but I am very pleased to tell you that this Saturday, tomorrow, we're shooting a 1 to 1.5 hour long epic episode. It is going to be exciting. So many secrets are going to be revealed. I can't tell you the answers to those things. Many of you have guessed some things that are really, really close to what's going on. So let me take a look at the chat because it's just flying by. Okay, Yoda Stein, my friend John, good to see you, brother. So in case you guys didn't follow along on Twitter, I have been invited by John to play in a fundraiser for Extra Life, and John has just updated me. He had a conference call last night with Yolanda from Extra Life National. So I've been invited to play in a game with John and Fenway Jones, the team DM, who you guys might know from Jasper's Game Day. She is a high school kid who is doing amazing things in tabletop gaming and fundraising like you can't even believe. And we're going to play in none other than Gary Gygax's basement in Lake Geneva, which is so exciting. It is nerd mecca. Gary Con in Lake Geneva is one thing. Playing in Gary Gygax's basement, where it all started, is like my dream come true. Life goals. So I still have to have a conference call with my man John about whether or not we're going to put this on video. My hope is that we are, but we need to talk to the homeowner and make sure that's cleared. And if the homeowner has working internet, we might even be able to do it live. So I don't want to make any promises before we know if that's even possible, but that's a possibility. But you guys will be updated on all that stuff as that unfolds. But that's just a little sneak tease because John's logged in. So let's see. Scrotman. I don't know if it's Scrotman or Scrotman, like scrotum, but love how well B Team gets into the story and actually role plays. So do I. Just wait until the next episode, dude. The girls are killing it. They are awesome. This is not spoilers, but I will just tell you this. The next episode with Jenny and Jordan, I believe more spells were used in one adventure than in all of season 3. The girls, like, just boom, they just clicked. They rocked their characters to the max. So it's going to be an exciting episode next week. Kevin, I love that you're not so famous that you can talk to all of us personally. Yeah, me too. Part of the reason why I did this whole channel, you guys, is so that I could talk to you guys more. And if you're a patron, like Column and a few of my other patrons, that makes it even more possible. So if you are able to, join us on Patreon. Patreon, I have many tiers that allow you more access to my 40 years of gaming knowledge and just personal life. I had to do the Patreon because I don't have enough time to do everything. So somehow I got to make ends meet and pay my bills and support my family. But I love talking with you guys. Feedback Friday will always be free. But if you want more Bill, Patreon's the way to go. So you can jump into that for only $1. I have videos up on Patreon right now that are exclusive only for patrons, and they're pretty cool. And also, any of my patrons, and really any of you guys, can always ask me questions and submit topics that you'd like me to talk about or address, and I'm happy to add them to the list and make more content for you guys. Thank you, Column. Thank you for your lordship. Let me see. Brittany says, interesting to see a Goliath dating a human or elf. I forgot already. I'm terrible. I love that really chill attitude she had, though. Yeah, Jenny and Jordan they're not super extroverts. They're, but they rock their characters. And I love having them in the mix. And the exciting thing is that they're juniors in high school, so they'll be here next year, which is very exciting. So a lot more adventures to come with them. Let's see. Icy Bird, do the kids seem to like the card game or D&D better? That's a good question. So we have a lot of the people that were in Dungeon Mayhem don't play D&D, but now they're kind of like interested in it, which is cool. I think the card game reaches some people who maybe don't have the time or attention span for like an ongoing campaign, but they still like to be able to sit down and kind of have that effect, right? Dungeon Mayhem doesn't have any role playing in it, but I like that a lot of them added their own kind of like cool little nicknames for actions, like going ghost mode. That's something they made up, right? So I kind of like that they describe how they do things too. That adds a little bit to it that maybe isn't just like playing cards and crunching numbers. So yeah, there's a little crossover. I think that's kind of cool. Okay, so John, you said it's definitely getting streamed. We have to talk, you and me, brother, because you know that I'm the man when it comes to streaming. We got to do this right. We got to record it, stream it, love it, can't wait. But we got time, so we're cool. All right, let's see. Column, thank you. What's your favorite edition? Mine is 3.5. Great question. So Jim, as you guys all know, I've been playing D&D since 1978. Here's the short backstory. My older brother Jeff, in middle school, learned how to play D&D with some of his friends, and then he taught me. I was 5 years old when he taught me. I couldn't even really read and write that well, so he made me a little index card D&D character, just real simple. And he walked me through it. And I continued to play with him, and then he ran some games for some of my friends, and then some kids on the other side of the block were running games, so I joined that. And then, as I got a little older, me and my friends started to play more, and that became life. I've played every edition of Dungeons & Dragons, including the playtest for 5e, back when it was D&D Next. We actually ran a lot of the playtest. Some of those things from a playtest they actually took out, but I missed them because they were cool. I can say that I have great memories of playing 1st and 2nd edition D&D because it was kind of in those formative years when I was a kid and growing up and even into my teens. So I have tons of great memories, hundreds of adventures and characters. I liked 3rd edition because I got back into D&D when 3rd edition was already deployed and right before 3.5 stuff came out. So played a lot of 3rd and 3.5, and that was also very fun. 4th edition came out. We played a little bit. We ran one gaming weekend with the guys in 4th edition. I had a great character. I loved my 4th edition character, but I never really got into DMing 4th edition. I don't hate any edition, but I will say that 5th, to me, feels like all of the authenticity of role-playing that 1st edition had, all the fun. It's streamlined.
5th edition was the worst edition.
No, I like 5th edition. So if I had to pick a favorite, Jim, I'm going to say 5th edition. Maybe 10 years from now, I'll be like, bah, 7th edition is the way to go. Who knows? But right now, 5th edition's my jam. If I ranked them, it would go 5th, 1st, 3rd/3.5, 2nd, and then 4th would be last. I don't think I've ever really ranked those. God damn you, Albert. All right, what do you teach at school? I teach video. My class is LTTV, and it is a mix of television and digital filmmaking. So I teach, in one semester, I teach a semester of photography. Actually, in 1 week, I teach a semester of photography. And then we do a mix of traditional television broadcasting, which is like studio production, but also we have a production truck, so we do a lot of live sports and performing arts, music, assemblies, you name it, we do it. And then I also teach digital filmmaking, so the students produce a series of short films, music videos, commercials, how-to videos. They learn how to shoot, light, do sound, and edit. They do about 5 projects in their classes. Some of them are group projects, some of them are individual projects. They do studio productions and they do truck productions. Yes, column 1 week. So we're busy. My average work week is about 50 to 60 hours. Some work weeks are more.
Wait, you teach that?
That's what I teach.
Really?
Yeah. Fuck you guys.
Well, we teach you now.
What's your opinion on D? And I do, you know what? That is a good point. Fair point, Albert. I learned from my students too, because the way I set this class up, it's a repeatable elective. So some of the guys that you know from behind the scenes, like Albert and Michael, have been in the program for 3 or 4 years. Every semester they take it, they just up the game, right? So they're at a point. Some of these guys are at a point where they've done hundreds of videos, hundreds of productions, and like they could teach college level classes in film or television easily. So they're kings. That's our nickname for the leadership. Is they are kings and queens.
That's right.
Because they rule, and I do learn from them. They learn things on their own that would blow you away. You know, so yeah. I mean, if you go to YouTube and you search LTTV online or LTTV Tube. Albert, what's your Instagram? Albert Farah.
I don't have anything on there either.
What's the weirdo's Instagram?
LTHS Weirdos. At LTHS Weirdos.
Yeah. So if you go to Instagram and you do LTHS Weirdos, that's basically our super fan section, and like literally all the video content on there is stuff that these guys have done, and it's award winning, like national award winning stuff. So check it out if you want to see what the kids do other than just D&D. And you better wear a diaper because you'll shit yourself. That's how good it is. Pow!
Just remember that it's all produced by high school students.
It's all produced by high school students. That's right. My kids are rock stars. Let me see. I got to get caught up. What's your opinion on D&D text adventuring? Like play by mail has actually been around long before computers. And my gaming weekend guys, my old friends who I've been playing D&D with for 12 years, we try to do some gaming over email. The problem with gaming over mail or text is continuity, right? If somebody doesn't respond, then you're just like waiting for somebody to play their turn out. I think it's okay if you can't get face-to-face D&D, but I think if you're going to play face-to-face D&D and you can't meet up with people in real life, there are plenty of other ways to do that, like Skype, Google Hangouts, Discord, Fantasy Grounds, Roll20, all that stuff. When is the next D&D session? Roblox, we just filmed another B team yesterday. It'll pop next week. We're filming Yomi and Zarib and Righteous Shadow. That's Jack and Charlie and Matthew's B team session today. That'll pop next week. We're filming that in an hour. And then we're filming season 3's next episode tomorrow. And it'll be like an hour and a half long super show. This is the dungeon crawl that you've all been waiting for, people. A lot of secrets are going to get revealed. Let's see, what else do we have? Just need to tell you, watching D&D with high school students reminded me of how fun the game was to play, and I started getting my old group back together. Patrick Hanna, yes! Nothing makes me happier than when people either start playing the game for the first time, or if we somehow inspire you old school guys to get back into the game. Do it. Best hobby ever. Barely costs you anything, and good times. Good times with all your people. That's awesome. Very happy to hear that. Congratulations, man. Just have fun, you know? Have fun. Kevin, I wish I could be in your classes. You can move to the southwest suburbs of Chicago and be in my classes.
Enroll in high school.
Yeah, enroll in high school. Mateus says, what's up, Bill? I've always been curious about the CR of D&D applied to other characters outside the D&D universe. What would you say Dragon Ball character would rank at? Probably pretty high. Those seem like pretty overpowered characters. Like if you're looking for a number, maybe 7. James says, what's a good way of getting friends involved into D&D? Start a group. Give them pre-made characters. Don't worry about making characters with them. Just give them some pre-made characters. Hi, Skyla. We're live on Feedback Friday. Come say hi to everybody here to this camera. Look,
hi,
everybody. It's Skyla. So the best way to get started with D&D is just to get a player's handbook. Hi, Beecher. We're live for Feedback Friday.
I know.
Say hi to everybody.
Say
Hi, everybody.
So, yeah, just start a group. Invite your friends. Don't worry about the rules. Give them simple pre-made characters. Tell them basically how to play the characters. And then play. And just have fun.
Make up the rules on the spot.
Yeah. And people who haven't played D&D will get engaged if you make it a short, fun experience. Don't plan too much. Don't plan like a epic campaign.
Looking in the rulebook takes time and takes people away from the game. So
yes.
If you don't know, sometimes just make it up. That's
Yes.
what I like to do.
Absolutely. Jack O'Brien is here in the house. Everybody says hi, Beecher and Skyla.
Hi.
Everybody likes board games. Invite your friends over and just tone the nerd part down a bit. That's right. Virginia says, I'm starting a homeschool D&D group for 6 to 10-year-olds. I'm super excited to teach them. Yay!
That's cute.
I learned when I was a kid, and I taught both of my sons how to play when they were in that age range. So absolutely have fun with it, especially for little kids. Make it simple. Make it simple. Don't make them do dice rolls. Just ask them what they want to do, and if it's reasonable, then do it. Minimize the dice rolls and the math initially. Get them hooked in the story and the narrative, and then you can introduce the math gradually. My mother always told me that I was smart because of D&D, which, you know, there's some truth in that, because D&D encouraged me to be curious about things, to read, to learn about history, to learn about religions and languages and music and other things that were related to the creativity in the game. It encouraged me to write stories. Hi, Sam. Come in. We're live for Feedback Friday. Say hi to everybody on this camera, Sam.
Hola.
Hola. Brittany says hi. Trodat says hi, Bill and kids.
Hi.
So Virginia, congratulations. I hope your gaming goes well. I do run D&D for kids. I run D&D for my kids and their friends. I have run D&D for kids at several conventions, and it's fun because children,
That's exciting.
young children, have no inhibitions. Their ideas are amazing, so they can have a lot of fun. Matthew, come say hi to everybody on Feedback Friday. They're excited to see you.
Matthew, did you drink my Red Bull?
Say hi, Matthew.
Oh, am I on here?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. What's going
Drink
on?
my Red Bull.
You'll be
Team coming soon.
B Team's filming in an hour, so you're gonna see Matthew and Jack.
Dang it.
And what's up? Come say hi, girls. Come over here and say hi on Feedback Friday. Here's Jordan and Jenny. Say hi. We just filmed the dopest episode ever. You'll see it next week.
You did.
It was amazing. Jordan used a ridiculous amount of spells, and Jenny used racial abilities, and they didn't die. Oops, spoilers.
Oops, it's what-
They almost died. Jenny almost died.
Oh my goodness.
She was down to 18 hit points.
Yeah, and I'm a cleric.
All right, yeah, true. Jordan had spells.
I did a
Everybody says hi.
I just got a new one.
Sam Brittany says your Tabahi is my favorite. No offense, kids.
Love you, Brittany.
Everybody says Jordan, Jenny, hi. Hi, Matthew. Carl has left, hasn't he, for college? James, that's a very astute observation. However, guess who's going to be back this summer? Carl. Guess who might be playing D&D with us again in the summer sessions? Carl. Which brings me to my next topic, the summer sessions. So some of the cast from season 3 and some of the cast from the B team will merge into the summer sessions.
Are you playing tomorrow?
Yes,
4:30.
4:30. We're playing tomorrow. Tell Jenny she's looking groovy. I would say so. She does have the groovy going on. Any of the students interested in GMing after playing? Brittany, excellent question. Beecher, are you coming back with Waterdeep this summer?
Yep.
Beecher's coming back with Waterdeep this summer. And maybe next year, Jordan will DM a game. What if I played in the game? What if I played a bald cleric who just healed people? Ha ha!
Wasn't that
Mustafa, the wandering healer?
Mustafa, the traveling healer.
Yeah.
I was very prepared for you to be a permanent character.
I might be a permanent character. The problem is time. I just don't have enough
Look at my
time.
face, like in the corner. That looks so weird.
It's a little Skyla head.
Look at my head on your shoulder.
Tell Jordan Kevin said she's the cutest girl I've ever seen. That's Kevin, that's awesome if you're in high school, but if you're my age, that's not appropriate. All right. What else? Season 2 and Season 3 cast combining. Explosion. Yes. That human bartender finally got back into adventuring after that impromptu concert. Yes!
You're mostly.
Maybe the bartender that helped sing Giraffa actually gets into the game. We'll see. We'll see. All right, what questions do you have, people? Because Feedback Friday is done in 15 minutes. So all 23 of you right now have my attention for 23 minutes. 15 minutes.
23.
Okay. Oh, Kevin's in high school, so it's fine. He can hit on you guys. It's fine. All right,
What
good.
the heck? I'm right here.
No, he did hit on you. It's just somewhat appropriate.
We did have some season 2 cringiness because there were a few older guys that were like, Heather's cute. And I was like, dude, she's 18.
Yeah, it's freaking.
Slow down. Take a jog.
Slow your-
All right, it's time now to ask Jenny and Jordan questions. So you guys have 3 minutes to ask them questions. They cannot give you spoilers about the episode we just filmed. So I'm gonna move out of the way, and the grills are gonna move in the way. So Jenny, sit here. Jordan, scooch in.
No, because
Get in there. But no spoilers. So you can ask. The chat's over there, and the camera's here.
Okay. So the first one, I think, is any alternate tunes in your back pockets?
Sorry.
Like characters?
Sorry.
I think the tunes is like animations. Is that what
Giraffes. Is it tunes
Oh,
like music?
no, TOONS.
Sitting on your
Yeah,
balls.
cartoons.
Like cartoons.
How many spell slots did you use? I think I ended up using 3 or 4. which is kind of a lot, but that doesn't count cantrips.
You were hella cantrip.
Yeah, that doesn't count
That
cantrips.
She was on fire.
Yes.
Like bonus action cantrips.
Oh, characters. Okay, any characters in your back pocket? Always? Always characters in my back pocket.
Somebody on the comments asked about the talk about the portraits.
Oh yeah.
So how did you develop it? Because they wanted to know how you came up with the art. Because they're like, are they twins? But they're a Goliath. And so how did you come up with like the designs? Talk about the process.
Okay, so
Let's get artistic.
Okay. So the way that we came up with it
You know what I mean?
was that I like got input from everybody about what they wanted their character to look like in terms of like skin color, hair color, that kind of stuff.
Because they haven't seen any of the other portraits.
Yeah, because you haven't seen any of the other portraits. So I got stuff like for her, and since we are playing prelude sessions together, our portraits kind of clicked a little more together.
Yeah.
And when you see the rest of them, that kind of keeps going, right?
Yeah, because like I drew my character and then I made Jordan draw for me.
Yes.
So it'd be the same style. And they both have like a really, like, they have the same color palette. They have blacks and whites with little accents of like metallic.
Yeah, and stuff like that's just an accident. Stuff like that wasn't on purpose. Like both having like different colored hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it does work because
Yeah.
you could say they have like a sisterly quality. So
Yeah,
that
they're
helps,
not
like,
twins, but
yeah.
they are traveling companions. Hello from Discord. Hello. Hi.
Is there an actual like D&D with high school students Discord?
I think Bill said he was making one.
Because I know
I don't
he's
know if there's
making
an
an official one, but I thought there was
I
like a
love that.
non-official one.
Ooh.
I've heard like talk of it. If so,
Ooh, here's a question. Theater background or just love storytelling? I have 0 theater background. I just watch a lot of D&D and I play a lot of D&D and I am a writer, so I like to tell stories.
yeah, I don't do. I only did like sets on theater, and my RP experience is I had like an RP Tumblr, which is like weird, which technically was helps you like get
That's
used
true.
to.
Yeah.
Because that's like
Depending on where you go on Tumblr.
Oh gosh. But yeah, that's the biggest, I think, hill you need to get over with RPing, because sometimes it's not about acting, because it's not like you really need to convince people that you're actually like a fucking Goliath.
Yeah.
But, right, you still
Should get
can,
Luke
like,
in here.
once
Luke
you're
would
comfortable in your own skin, and you're like, yes, I can,
Put
like,
this hobo ass
get
string
angry, and I can
thing.
talk, like, weird, and that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, basically. Are your characters actually dating like you told Finn? Is that just a deception check?
Oh wait, did you tell me we're dating?
I said we were together, but I didn't mean like that.
Oh no. Okay,
Oh.
we're not actually dating.
Anything's
Plot twist.
possible.
Anything's
Racial
possible.
mixing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
A tiefling and a Goliath would be.
An
It's
ASMR?
ASMR.
Oh yeah, an ASMR Goliath. What would that even become?
Be a monster.
You'd be like 1/4 angel. You'd be like,
It'd be like a
25%.
giant angel.
yeah. That'd be
This
cool.
guitar is my guitar, but I just leave it here because they always want to play guitar. So now everybody just uses it.
Yeah.
But true story, I got it from my girlfriend who got it from a boyfriend, and that boyfriend teaches English at the high school.
A Leto.
Plot twist.
A Leto.
That's the
Plot
Leto.
twist.
Yeah.
I
This was
love
a
that.
Leto's guitar.
Yes.
He could play it better than
I'm
me
gonna
because
ask him about
I
it.
saw.
I'm gonna
I know
ask him
3
about
songs.
it.
Alright, what else do we got?
There was what are you studying up there somewhere?
I
What did you
heard
guys
girlfriend
study?
and I was
Oh,
like, OMG.
like all the standard classes.
OMG.
Did you guys take animation?
Yes,
We both took
took
animation.
So there are a few classes. There's animation, there's photography, digital photo art, there's
Drawing and painting.
drawing and painting.
Their studio art.
That's all, and studio art, that's all under the fine arts electives.
Yes.
We're under language arts because it's communication. So like radio, TV, and newspaper are all under English.
Yes.
So why an ASMR and a Goliath?
Applied
ASMR
arts.
and-
Wait, do you want to give them
Like
like a little bit, because they haven't heard our actual
Organizing
background yet. Like they
Isn't
didn't
that
hear
weird?
super into
That's
it.
They're
so
under,
weird.
like they don't,
Like
they
do
should
you
be their
want
own
them to get a
thing.
little bit of
Yeah,
our
they don't
background?
Maybe.
Because
That's-
it helps.
That's
Otherwise,
a
it's
little
just a
bit
random
kind of
ace.
spoilery. Maybe a little
Only
bit.
like a little bit of like why you're a Goliath.
I
away
think
from here.
I chose the Goliath mainly because I like to play interesting races, and I wanted to play Firbolg, but Bill was like, they don't exist. They exist, but you can't play one. So then I was like, okay, I'll be something that I've never done before. What about a giant Goliath? Because I wanted to be a cleric. And I was like, I'll be a cleric of the earth. And then I was like, Goliaths, live in the mountains, so that's just, it works. It just works.
Yeah, and I play an ASMR because both of our wanted to challenge ourselves with a race and class don't always have to mix.
Yeah.
So usually a lot of times you might see an ASMR be more of a cleric.
Yeah. Or like a Goliath is a fighter.
Yeah, just because big muscles mean fight and charisma and wisdom mean
like spellcaster.
Yeah. So that's why, and both of us too, we have wanderer.
Yes, that's the backstory. We're both interesting races because we don't necessarily come straight from Kailash.
You know that song.
Yeah, we.
You fucking play it. It's too hard, man.
Just in
My brain
general,
isn't
we've
working
both
right.
gone away from our.
I'm
our
like, how did I even play that
backgrounds. Just
first part?
two loners.
You know what it
I
was?
know how to play day trip right
You know
now.
why? Because I played it
There's
1,000
your
times. Because I only know
backstory,
3
guys.
songs.
Yeah,
That's how I could play it even totally. Okay.
What's the
I got
foot?
the
See, Luke also knows if things are in tune. I don't notice.
Passive
If it's
Floxida,
really
that
badly
is
out of
cool.
tune, I notice. But he'll be like,
What's
Oh,
an ASMR?
An ASMR is
like
half
a-
angel.
So tieflings are half demons, and ASMR is just half angel.
summer sessions.
So
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
like
You're
anti
joining the band.
tiefling.
You're joining.
The opposite
You're
of
having
Yeah.
a character who's a bard, and he joins.
Mine's a
Tony
fallen
Scouts.
ASMR. So technically.
Yeah,
Like a
so fallen
traveling
ASMR.
rogue.
So kind of a little bit.
You're gonna be a groupie.
Yeah,
You're on
because
security,
she's
bro.
still holy.
You have to
but,
play your. You have to play your
lawful,
character.
but
You're
just-
traveling
I like
with the band.
uncommon class
You and
race pairing
Giraffa,
older editions
make sure the
as
band
well.
doesn't get fucked.
Yeah, I love class
You're
race
part of it.
pairings that are
Right.
so weird.
Ready?
They're the only
Five.
good. That's why you play interesting races because then you can just play really interesting.
New Orleans,
They're bopping.
They're jamming.
they call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many a old boy, and God, I know I've won.
Where'd you get your shades? My glasses are my mother's from the 70s. These are,
Vintage
Literally-
70 glasses.
yeah, these are older than I am. Fun fact. They look good on anybody. They're magic.
My father
I wonder if you can.
Kevin said he was using his uncle.
Jonathan Issa is my uncle. Is he on?
Yeah.
Holy.
This plays a good male drow player.
Drow cleric. That sounds fun. Oh, it's Tony.
Tony Kletz.
The song starts and Tony walks in, baby. Only time you've
Everybody
been
say hello, Tony.
satisfied
Hello,
is when he's on the drum. And then the solo goes.
Tony, Kevin says hi. Let's say hi to Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. Oh, there. Okay. Hi, Kevin.
90% of my questions are for
Spoilers.
spoilers.
After next week, you can ask all the spoilery questions and we'll tell you all the spoilery answers.
Yep. Wait for next Friday, because this new episode that's about to drop is like,
It's pretty cool.
because I know
No
everyone's like,
spoilers, but it's pretty cool.
but they know, because if, you know, they knew that we're gonna like,
They know
eventually
that
get
we're
through battle,
using
right?
spells.
So you would
We
assume
won't
that we're
say
like,
in which context we're using a lot of spells, but you could probably.
Wonders in a battle.
Hi from the Netherlands. Hi. What's your favorite D&D moment so far? What's your favorite D&D moment?
I don't know how to answer that without spoilers.
Ooh, so it's from this episode.
It is from this episode.
I would say either that, because I know what she's talking about, or failing to seduce a really drunk guard.
Oh yeah.
How do two women fail to seduce an absolutely hammered man? Hi from the UK.
Are you thinking of any ideas?
Any ideas? I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of ideas, kind of. They're more one-shot ideas, though. I don't have any like big series ones.
Yeah, go on, girl.
However, I have some one-shot ideas, and maybe we can get Bill. Maybe we can get Bill to play in my one-shots.
Oh my god, what if a Leto played?
Yes.
What if Mr. Page?
So, if you guys want to see one-shots, you should let me know, and I'll start writing them. Yell at Bill. Tell him that to tell me that I'm allowed to run one-shots. Yes, one-shots can easily become campaigns. Yes, they can.
Random, I thought of it now. My favorite DMD moment was when I played D&D with Jordan in 6th grade, and I invited her to my house, and it was really like broken, like D&D. It wasn't like real. I set it up really bad.
It
but
was
I just
6th grade D&D.
Yeah, so you can imagine. And I like got my nice tablecloth, and I put the Christmas tablecloth on it, and I just got a whole pack of Oreos, and I got like Jordan and our two other friends, and she ate the whole pack of Oreos alone, herself,
I did.
like in 1 hour. It was the whole thing.
Yes. You watched the one-shots? Yes. Thank you. What's up, you people? How's it going? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. We got some music going on. Fun. Yes, DMing is both fun and irritating. It is both fun and
Jam,
irritating.
man.
But it's
We
really fun.
totally missed it.
I backed it. I was like,
Yeah, next year we got a
Let's do this.
whole bunch of cool stuff. Will you girls be
I
back
love
next year as well?
Yep.
Yes.
We're juniors.
We're juniors, so we will be seniors, and we will be the queens of LTTV. We are going to run it.
Unless we get expelled.
Unless our characters die, in which case Bill kills us in real life.
Yeah.
Kills us in real life.
That's the secret you didn't know behind D&D with high school students. You get killed in real life if you die in the game.
If you die in the game, Bill Allan takes you out behind the studio and shoots you like a lame horse.
You, my girls. Thanks, Chief.
Chief.
Fun fact, Jordan read your comment, and she was like, oh my god, because she thought you were like 40. So she was like,
Think if I could do Discord game. That would be fun, a Discord game.
yeah, I used to play on Skype a lot. That's where I mostly did. You
Yeah,
just have to make
Discord
sure.
is like
Tony,
updated
stop,
Skype, right?
Yeah, it's a fucking ass
See, Bill
trap.
Allan really kills you.
You heard?
Bill Allan really
Fucking
kills
I
ass
you.
wanted to
trap.
learn Ain't That Quick
You heard?
Wouldn't that be fucking good?
Figure it out.
Bill, do you have any like
Did
fake
quickly.
weapon?
Yeah, I noticed a lot
Do you
of
have any
time,
fake weapon?
some of the best DMs don't want to be DMs originally.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to be a DM.
Exactly,
Because I don't like talking, but I
Yeah.
have so many ideas rattling around.
Because good DMs, like,
We
they're
have to.
creative, but they just need to harness it. Worst kind of DMs are the ones who are like, I want to control everything. No, you can't. On page 37 of the handbook, it says you can't use that spell.
Yeah.
Like, those kind of DMs. They make me want to
If
die.
we made one-shots, here's an idea I'll throw out preemptively, let everybody know, give me feedback on it. If we played an evil one-shot,
Like all evil alignments?
like all evil alignments one-shot, would that not be fun?
Yeah, there you go.
Tony, oh, it's D&D Spec Ops. Okay, Tony, where's Tony? We have
Wandering off to plan his next adventure.
He
Yeah,
wandered off
see,
into the woods and he's not coming
Rules,
back.
lawyer,
Sorry.
GM suck. I agree.
Wait,
Tony
Ah.
went
I'll
into the
play
woods,
the
but
song in the background.
when he comes back from
his
his 9-year stint in the woods, we'll let him know that you said hello.
Here, ready?
Good DMs.
Yeah, you have to make sure they can, like, literally be evil. Like, chaotic. See, because
Yeah.
if they're lawful evil, then it's hard to make sure they're, like,
Yeah.
doing the evil stuff but also follow the law. But then
Yeah.
chaotic evil, you never know, because then they always hit you with that thing where they're like, I shoot
Oh,
the rest
yeah.
of my party
Yeah,
and
that's
steal
not
all
fun.
the money. It's like, oh,
That's
well.
not fun. We'd have to work it out. It'd be fun. Turning goblin monks. Goblin monks. We love that though.
Dude, this got really depressing really quick.
So low.
Just like an A somewhere, am I right?
Yes. So are all the kids media students, or some of you just in it because you heard about it in the school?
You're not in media students.
Most of the kids are media students.
You're not.
I'm not technically,
Jordan's my
but
best friend, and I made her come in here to help me.
yes, I was contacted and asked to do artwork, and I said yes, and they said, "Do you want to play?" And I said, "Duh."
What did you learn from D&D? Do you think it helps the rest of your life as well?
Here goes.
Yes.
Of course. It
It
teaches
helps
you how to
me.
talk to people. Teaches you how to problem solve.
Teaches you how to get stabbed.
It teaches you how to get stabbed. It teaches you how to either be a good person or a bad person or in between. And it teaches you critical thinking, in the moment skills.
Math skills too.
Math skills.
How to count the number of sides on a dodecahedron.
How to tell the difference between a
my
D8 and a
fast math
D10.
skills are huge
Yeah.
because of D&D.
Because you don't have to
Math
sit there like
skills.
27
Like simple
minus
math, like
13.
Yeah,
geometry,
yeah. It's
all
not-
that other
yeah.
shit. No, but
D&D ain't no trigonometry, but it is basic math skills. How to create problems. There you go. How
That's
to
another
create
good
problems rather than solve them. Yes.
Ironically, in real life, Jordan never talks. Jordan's a really quiet person. You'd never believe it. But usually I'm the one who's
IRL,
talking
I
over
have
Jordan.
a charisma stat of -2.
In real life, I just always talk over
1 minute left.
1 minute, 50 seconds. Speed round. Any questions? Speed round, 60 seconds. How to get away with accidentally burning down an entire village. Create a new one.
You're from B. Yeah.
Yes, we are from
from
B2.
B2.
Favorite enemy. Ooh, favorite enemy.
Demon babies.
Favorite enemy. That's a good question that I don't have an answer to. Dragons. Ancient dragons.
Oh,
Let's
those
go.
are good.
Same charisma. There we
Favorite
go.
anime?
-3.
Death Note.
Soul Eater. That's everybody's. If you haven't seen that, you need to watch it. Would you betray if I knew? Depends.
Maybe.
Would he betray us? That's the
Exactly.
question. How long did you play D&D, or are you new? I've been following D&D for like 2 years now, maybe 3.
I saw that live.
And then we played in 6th grade.
I saw
But I'm a
Radio
new
live.
player. Never played before.
Chicago.
I used to play really broken D&D where like we'd come up with characters but we really
My
didn't
wife's
follow
right,
a
this
lot
is
of like
kinda
the
neat.
little rules. But
But
it was
like,
still fun.
outside,
And it was
and
still,
then
you know,
great
helped me
times
learn how to
set
like get
up the ridge at
Death
Grand
Note
Park.
and Soul Eater.
Perfect,
Yes,
like,
we've got some
side
good
view of
taste
the
in
stage, and I'm,
chat.
like, just jamming out
Steins
and stuff.
Gate.
And she looks over and she's like, dude.
Did you watch the other seasons and summer
You're
seasons?
like,
I
Yes.
watched
I'm like,
I have watched
I am a hammy
almost
retard.
all of it.
I've watched like half of season 3.
I've watched
And then,
season
like-
1, season 2, summer sessions, season 3.
Who would win? A Roomba with a knife or a Flump with a dagger taped to everything?
Ooh.
I think
Does
the
the
Roomba.
Roomba, does the Roomba run out of battery though?
The Roomba's solar powered.
If the Roomba is solar powered, then it will win.
What's your favorite aspect about it so far?
Does it feel delicious and magical? What?
That's like the
Sometimes it's fun to
Go back
play
to the
like a
second one.
basic human, just to be able to like
Oh,
have
okay,
the
that's
range.
My favorite race right now is the Furbolg. Just because they're fun. Tony's back. Hello, Tony. Hi, Tony.
Oh, hi.
Sundays on the phone to Monday. You do that part.
Tuesdays on the phone to me.
Tell featured Kevin said
Said she'd
he has
always
one my
been a
favorite.
dancer.
Beatrice Kevin says she loves you.
Thank you,
Worked at 15
If you could play as anything, what would it be? I would play as the old thing I used to play as when we did like homebrew. Is like a cat pin. It's literally just like an anthropomorphic, like regular sized cat. So it has really high dexterity, but it like is really not strong. So it's just like a rogue or like a ranger where it's like.
If you could play as anything, go balls to the wall. Play as a cat lich, like a catkin lich. If you can make anything up,
That'd be so
lich,
cool.
lich, lich. They have stats for cat people. Yeah, it's a bahi, but like very small.
Like literally like a cat, like a house.
Like an actual house cat.
Your thoughts on lizard folk disease all over.
Sundays on the phone to Monday.
I haven't had much experience with lizard folk, or like truly say it.
I think that's like an idea.
I think that's interesting.
Oh yeah.
If you're a game
A houndsfolk
Next song,
lich.
I know
Yes,
both
let's
sides.
all be lit. Let's all be liches.
See, we did that. We did the
all
Abbey
be
Road
liches.
medley.
A beagle lich.
That's
That's
cute.
cute.
So you should see
Good luck to Karen.
Yeah,
Have
it's
fun.
policy
Thank you.
man. Or you could skip policy man.
And you know what your
I love that
Feedback
one.
Friday
So
gets
I
the
sang that. I
seal
sang
of
the first one
approval.
with Jerry doing
Seal of
harmonies.
approval.
The second one he sang the lead, and I did harmonies.
You can't buy these
And then we
shirts anymore.
flipped
The
back.
company
I
went
love
out of
mine.
business.
Bill, do you remember that Spanish
Beach
song that
her.
we were learning together?
The
Yes,
eagle
but
has
I don't
landed.
remember any of
This
it.
is
I
a
remember
Spec.
us doing it.
The eagle is
I
landed.
mean,
Yes.
technically, there's like 2 minutes till the thing.
There's actually 2 minutes.
This is gonna work
Plot
out in my
twist, we have
favor.
2 more minutes.
Yes, Prince Royce.
Check out
Unless
the
he wants to
Humblewood
actually
setting.
end the
I
stream.
have seen the
before.
Humblewood setting, and I think it's amazing.
Rap.
We should run one. We've
All right,
got 2
girls,
minutes
thank you
left.
for
Okay.
your services. Who's phone?
Bye, everybody. Oh no, my
I
phone.
got
Goodbye,
Wait, what's
everybody.
that?
The bell approaches, and so as the students must abide, I too must abide to my next study hall assignment, which is mandatory.
Ready, Skylar?
Elaborate.
I'm so glad that all of you joined us. I hope this little Friday feedback session, being able to rap with everybody, talk to you guys, and you guys be able to talk to us and have fun with us. So we will be seeing y'all soon with a lot more video content. If you just hopped into this mix a little bit later, check all the social media. Like, follow, subscribe, spread the word, share. Because literally you guys are the reason why we're making all this. So everybody's waving bye.
Bye bye.